One of the concerns we have is it's not only access, it's a subscription rate. So a lot of the areas that are provided with broadband service, we're not seeing a subscription rate like we should see, or we would think we would see. It's about 50% right now. So one of the things is the education on what's available. What does that mean when I can subscribe? So education on, what can we do with the internet and what are some options that are coming, some new things that are coming, telehealth, things like that. I think we really need to, do a great job of educating our citizens. What we're doing right now is to try to recognize where do we have gaps. So before we set those goals, we have to understand where those gaps are. So one of the things we're doing is trying to get everyone to input their data for our speed map. So we can see, the census block is great, but if you have one connection in that block, they count everyone. So we really want to understand, what do we have? What are we trying to achieve? And with that, partner with, the two vendors you saw today, or two nonprofits today with E2D and Camden, and how do we solve that problem? And as you heard Pat say, it is solvable. We delivered about 50 PCs to Fairfield Elementary in Edgecombe County. That was probably the first place that I was actually a part of, the actual hands-on time. And it really, when you sit down with those kids and you listen to them and you watch them and you hear that energy, and the kid that I was helping actually stopped and looked at me and he said, "Am I dreaming? Is this real?" So that, it really makes an impact on you as a person, and it connects you to why are we here and what are we doing, and our goal, to make that divide go away. Great, just those stories are great. Our team, our broadband team really gets out and works with the communities on how can we solve problems without funding. And that's where we really, strive on the policy side and the guidance side. But those kids, and it's our youth. Our youth are our future. And if we don't look after our youth, we're not doing our job. Well, Charlotte, we're here. They are the shiny beacon, as you heard Pat mention earlier today. They really have taken this digital divide and they are the centerpiece for our state, and we are using the framework here to spread to other counties and to other municipalities to say, here's an example. And it's been great. It's been great to watch it grow. It's been great to be a part of it. I'm very appreciative to be a part. Anytime there's an opportunity to be here, I try to be here to learn myself as well. I was here previously for an entire day and watching West Charlotte, where they have, their kids actually come in and refurbish their PCs. They're not in the technology field. They're doing it for themselves. They want to give back. And after that, you see the kids, the fruit of the kids coming in to, receive those machines, and, just that emotional attachment and how they're appreciative. The double minimum wage was amazing to me. So E2D did a great job, great partnership with the school system. So just kudos to everybody for that partnership. If you look at the Charlotte area, the divide was more important. If you looked at the way they tried to create the basis to solve that divide, in Raleigh and some of those areas, the gap's not as big. So I think the need was more in Charlotte. So that's why you see the emphasis here. The thing that we really, I think people forget is the health side, the telehealth. They think about the entertainment, they think about, hitting Google, what can I search, what can I buy? They forget the health side. So we're really trying to inform people around, you have health options that are, remote. So we're really trying to express that as well. And it's been resonant. It's a lot of, citizens are saying, okay, so how can I do that? And what do I need? So it's been good to watch that grow as well. It's actually both, but you'll see it more in the rural areas because of the distance between medical facilities. But it's both because of the awareness. But for the rural areas, it's really important because of the distance. We work hard with our vendors to understand, their position as well, because our position is we really want full access for all of our citizens. Our citizens expect it. Our vendors are very, very upfront about their approach, and they have no intent on any throttling at all for any of our services. And we're very supportive of any measures to monitor it, but we're also partners with our vendors. So we want to make sure they understand that what we expect from them. You know, here's the level of service that we expect for our citizens. The good thing is we have great partners.